My name is Ali Mohammed Omar. I'm a left-sided centre half and I play for Hamlets FC football club. My journey, I don't even know where to start or where to even finish. Like, from a young boy, I started off at Ipswich. I signed a schoolboy. Halfway through my schoolboy, my mum was spending too much money on my travelling, so I complained and I said, like, she's a single mum and she's working too hard to be spending £120 a week for me just to get to football. And it came to December and Ipswich said to me they'll help me out, and they passed me on to a club closer to home and was way cheaper for me to get to, which was Stevenage. And then at Stevenage, I'd done from 15s to 16s, and then I done my scholarship. As a young scholar, through my performances at the start of my first year scholar, I attracted a lot of big club names who were interested in me and watching me. And as time went on, nothing was happening whilst having interest from these big clubs. So in my head started to go. I started doing some stupid things, which then led to my second year scholar not turning out to be what I wanted it to be. So I then never ended up getting a professional contract at Stevenage, and then I signed at QPR. That's one of the proudest moments for me, is to obviously sign my first professional contract as a young boy. Like, I was always dreaming of becoming a professional footballer. Like, so when I signed my first contract, it's like I'm getting closer and closer to my dream. And then as a first year pro at QPR, when I first started, things were going so well. I was even on the bench in the third round of the Carabao Cup against Blackpool. I got my first squad number, and then ever since being on the bench, I went back to the 23s, and things just didn't go right from there. And then towards the end of my contract, they turned me down and they said that they're not going to extend my contract for a new season. And then I went to Tower Hamlets for almost 4 months, played Step 5 football. I went straight from the Championship to Step 5 football, played the Step 5 football for almost a good 4 or 5 months, got my confidence back, played 90 minutes week in and out, and just stayed fit, and hopefully through my hard work an opportunity was going to arise. And luckily, I thank God that someone managed to pick me up from the streets and said, you know what, I can help you. He took me to Barnsley, which are in the Championship, and ever since then I've just my performances have improved, and as a character, my confidence and my ability is just getting better and better, and that's through hard work and dedication. And being at a professional game it's not as easy as what people think it is, and it's what you do to get yourself back in. The sacrifices, the late nights, early mornings, the being miserable and not having a routine, and being out of the system is so hard because you're not used to not waking up every day and having fresh kit down for you. You're not used to making your own breakfast. You're not used to all of those things. So when you get to the point where you have to do those things by yourself, it's hard at first, but then as you go on, things become too easy. And then now that I'm at Barnsley, I appreciate things so much, and everything that I have today, I appreciate so much. And I know I can never go back to the position that I was in today, that I was in last year. Jamil is my uncle, and a lot of people find it hard to believe, because like, if you was to see us, because we keep it so professional, people won't really know. But outside the footballing world, like, we're family. We go around to each other's house for dinner. Like, we speak every day, and it's when we come together, we don't like to mix family with business, so we keep it as professional as possible to maintain that high level of standard. My experience at Tower Hamlets, to be fair, was a very good one. Good one in many ways, because it taught me so much. It built so much character. To go from the Championship straight to Step 5 football is very hard. You don't play on the same pitches, you don't play with the same balls, you don't play with the same equipment. Like, everything is it's like two different worlds. And I like being able to play at Step 5 football, semi-professional, just teaches you so many things outside the footballing game, like what you do off the pitch, what you eat. Because when you're not having, when your food and diet is not being monitored by the top sports sciences, it's hard. Sometimes you might get away with eating a lot. You might put on weight, which will then lead to you not being able to perform at the highest level. And being at Tower Hamlets taught me to become my own man, taught me to become my own physio, taught me to become my own sports science. He taught me all these things, and he taught me to do everything by myself. And now that I'm in the professional game, everything that is being done for me is like a norm because of what I've taught myself as an individual. I could be here till tomorrow. Like, today's setup, second to none. Like, from the start to finish. Like, when you feel, it feels good to being around good people. It feels good to being around people who want to help you get to that next level. Besides football, it feels good to be around real people, people who actually care about you, who actually care about what goes on at home, who actually care about your health and what you do on a day-to-day basis, rather than just being a footballer, turning up, doing a football session and going home. Like, the fact that we're here today with the people that we have and the players that we have, like, is a very, very beautiful thing, because a lot of agents out there are doing it for the money, whereas the people that are looking after us, they're doing it for the love and doing it so that we're comfortable, so that when we get older and we do have a successful career, we're able to one day turn around and give back the way they're giving back to us. And to me, that's the most important thing, is being able to give back, being able to guide the youth, and being able to guide people to the right path, and that's it.